What's going on, guys? It's your boy Boxing Facts for Fiction. I need you to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. Gervonta Davis versus Abner. That's a fight I'm looking forward to. This is a fight. This is a guy that can challenge Gervonta Tank Davis. Abner, he lost to Leo Santa Cruz twice, but he wasn't stopped. So I'm not saying he has the best chin in the world, but he's a pretty good fighter with only 3 losses. He has 31 wins, 3 losses, and 15 KOs. Gervonta Davis comes with a perfect record of 20 wins, 19 KOs. Gervonta Davis, but that's according to Adrian Broner. No, that hasn't really been confirmed yet, so nobody knows. But if Adrian Broner would have had Gervonta Tank Davis in his corner, he would have been a wealthy guy. Because Gervonta Davis is a star, man. It's a superstar. He's gonna be one of the biggest names in boxing one day if he stay on the right path and he continue to stay with Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd Mayweather somehow train him, give him that discipline that he has when it comes to boxing. Guys, Floyd Mayweather always had his little antics outside of the ring, but when he was the most hardest working boxer that I knew. His work ethic is second to none. He always came in extremely fit. I mean, his conditioning was always good. I mean, we never seen Floyd in between fights blowing up. I mean, the guy just knows how to stay dedicated to his craft. If he can implement that with Gervonta Davis, that would be awesome. But the main reason for me making this video is to tell you guys, I recently seen an interview with Robert Garcia. He was asked, what do you think about this fight, Abner versus Gervonta Tank Davis? And Robert Garcia, this was before the fight even happened, Robert Garcia said, I told Morris this was a very difficult fight for him. I tried to convince him not to take that fight, but he wanted to challenge him. Now, guys, the reason why I'm talking about this, Abner challenging himself to fight Gervonta Davis, even though he's the veteran and Gervonta Davis is supposed to be looked at as the younger and inexperienced guy. But Gervonta Davis, let's be honest, guys, he's a complete knockout artist. He punches like a freaking truck, man. That's why they call the guy Tank. He's walking through everything. Only one guy he hasn't been able to knock out. But Gervonta Davis is a wrecking ball, man. He's a wrecking ball. I remember one time Gervonta Davis hit a guy and his whole nose shattered. There's stories of Gervonta Davis breaking people's noses back to back in the gym. There's stories of Guillermo Rigondeaux doing that as well. But let's get back to what Robert Garcia said. Robert Garcia said, I warned Abner not to take the fight. But he somehow convinced me he can pull up the upset. Now, I'm not saying Robert Garcia said it exactly like that, but because I'm paraphrasing it. But he said he told Morris it was a difficult fight, and he would have to be on his A game, but he's going to train him to the best of his abilities. And the reason also why I'm talking about this, because Robert Garcia said the same thing to his brother, his little brother, Mikey Garcia, about Errol Spence Jr. I mean, this will be a very tough year for Robert Garcia if Abner take a devastating KO loss to Gervonta Davis, which we all know that's what's gonna happen. This fight isn't going 12 rounds. Abner will get stopped. Gervonta Davis hasn't been in the ring for, I can't even count how many long. So the kid is gonna go in there and look for a stoppage. I don't see this fight going 12 rounds. The kid is going to go in there looking for blood to probably try to get this guy out of there the first round. But like I said, Robert Garcia said that was a tough fight for Abner to take. He didn't want him to take the fight at first, and he said the same thing to what's his name, Mikey Garcia. He told his brother, man, this is a tough fight. He was one of the guys telling Mikey Garcia, don't take this fight. But somehow Abner and Mikey Garcia both was able to convince Robert Garcia. They seen weaknesses in Tank Davis. And Errol Spence. Mikey Garcia saying he see weaknesses in Errol Spence Jr. Abner saying he see weaknesses in Gervonta Tank Davis. And it's crazy that Gervonta Tank Davis and Errol Spence are buddies. So this all is playing out. They're trying to fight these two guys from Robert Garcia gym. So, those two guys want to fight Gervonta Davis and Errol. How do I feel like both of these fights play out? I feel like I said before, Gervonta Tank Davis will be too much, too strong, too fast for Abner Mares. We've seen Abner Mares get outboxed by Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz is not the fastest boxer in the world. He's not the biggest puncher in the world. And Abner Mares lost to him twice. Gervonta Davis might as well steamroll Abner Mares. And I feel like Errol Spence Jr. is going to do the same thing to Mikey Garcia. Even though there's rumors of Mikey Garcia training with Snack, there's rumors of PED uses with the Snack protein bar company, whatever, with Victor Conti in them. But Mikey Garcia, after Snack, I recently seen an interview with Robert Garcia saying it's getting hard to hold mitts for Mikey Garcia. He said after Mikey Garcia came back from Snack, every time he holds the mitts, it hurts his hand. Mikey Garcia has been punching harder. I mean, we all know Mikey Garcia to be a hard-hitting puncher. Even though he hasn't knocked out guys at the highest level when he moves up in weight. But he has floored these guys. He floored Robert Easter Jr., but that was at 135. He floored Sergey Lipinas at 140, and he beat up on Adrian Broner. But can Mikey Garcia hurt Errol Spence Jr.? I don't see it. Can Abner Mares hurt Gervonta Tank Davis? Guys, I don't see it. I think this is going to be a tough year for Robert Garcia and his gym. He's going to watch his brother take his first loss, and it's not going to be just a unanimous decision. It's going to be by a vicious knockout, and he's going to watch Abner Mares take a vicious loss. Gervonta Davis is going to become an even bigger star once he stops Abner Mares, which I believe he will. It all depends on the fashion he does it. If I were to predict this fight, I see this fight ending in the early rounds. I don't see this fight going 12 rounds. If this fight does go 12 rounds, it's going to shock me. And if it does go 12 rounds, it's probably going to be based on the fact Gervonta Davis has been out the ring for a long time. But like I said before, Gervonta Davis will come out, establish the jab very early, and just show Abner Mares he's much faster, much stronger, and he hits harder than anybody he's ever been in the ring with. Once Gervonta Davis land clean on Abner Mares, it's over. We seen what Gervonta Davis did to Jose Pedraza. We seen what Jose Pedraza did with Vasil Lomachenko. It was a tough and rugged fight with Vasil Lomachenko and Jose Pedraza. Gervonta Davis, when he fought Jose Pedraza was undefeated, had a lot of confidence in the world, and he was a champion. Gervonta Davis was still inexperienced. Lomachenko was already experienced. I mean, the guy turned pro like 25, 26 years old. Gervonta Davis, he was very experienced when he fought Pedraza. He was very inexperienced when he fought Jose Pedraza. He went in there and he put on a show against Jose Pedraza. But will he be able to put on a show against Abner Mares? Absolutely, man. I want to see Gervonta Davis walk through this guy, knock him out for his 20th knockout. It's going to be 21-0 with 20 knockouts. I honestly just see Gervonta Davis steamrolling this guy. That's my opinion for this fight. If the fight does go 12 rounds, I would be shocked. And it's probably based on the fact Tank hasn't been in the ring for so long. But I feel like not being in the ring for so long should give you the motivation to want to come in there and put on a spectacular performance. But the Mikey Garcia, Errol Spence situation, I kind of feel like it should be the same outcome. I feel Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence should be the same outcome. And Robert Garcia is going to take 2 L's this year. Major L, that is. But if one of these guys, either Abner Mares or Mikey Garcia, is able to pull off the upset, it's going to be the best year of his career, as a trainer. except for the Madonna win over Adrian Broner. But other than that, both his fighters are getting knocked out this year, and that's my opinion. So Robert Garcia is going to take a few L's this year, 2019. Abner is going to get knocked out, and Mikey Garcia is going to get knocked out. But Abner he lost before, so he can bounce back. Mikey Garcia is going to be his first loss, so we're going to see if he's able